We turn to streaming now, and Netflix canceling yet another show, upsetting fans. The adult animated comedy Inside Job had already been renewed for season 2, but has now had the plug pulled. Manisa Danabalan joins us live with more. Manisa, it's pretty rare for a show to get canceled after it's been renewed, right?
That's right, Kelly, but experts say it's happening more often, just like Netflix is canceling shows more often, and it's all because streaming services seem to be changing.
Mess with my life long enough!
It was an animated comedy that took place in a world where conspiracy theories were real. But now that it's canceled, fans won't be able to find out how it ends.
Why do bad things happen to good people?
Thousands took to social media begging for the show to continue. The creator of the series posted on Twitter last night that she's heartbroken. Reagan and Brett deserve to get their ending and finally find happiness. It comes as a surprise for many because Inside Job had previously been renewed for season 2 back in June, and it's rare for a show to get canceled after that happens. Robert Thompson from Syracuse University says Netflix hasn't been the best with public relations.
It wasn't the first time that that's happened, and we're seeing more and more of these cases, to the extent that when you hear an announcement that X show has been renewed, that is by no means something that you can count on.
My guess is that the show got renewed when there was a burst of energy around it, and then with more meetings, with more cutbacks, Netflix is cutting a lot of jobs, a lot of departments. They might have had second thoughts.
Sadly, canceling a show isn't new for the streaming platform.
I need to make this right.
Fans also had to say bye to shows like Warrior Nun, 1899, and Fate, the Winx Saga. Michael Smith from Carnegie Mellon University says with Netflix, it's all about getting you to subscribe.
In a broadcast world, canceling Inside Job would mean there's just not enough people out there who want to watch this, and I could put something else better in its place. Netflix canceling Inside Job might mean that for the sort of people who are interested in quirky animated series, I've already got enough stuff on my platform that you're going to subscribe anyway.
He adds that the stock market isn't throwing as much money towards Netflix as they were 24 months ago.
Netflix is having to be a little bit more cautious about its investments. I've got more competitors, and I've got to put my money in the right places.
Jason Ruiz from the University of Notre Dame says it's not just Netflix. Streaming platforms seem to be entering a new era of business-minded programming.
It seemed like when streaming was new and getting off the ground, they were much more willing to experiment. They were willing to give weird shows, small-scale shows, longer time period. And what we're seeing now is, with the demand for more and more content, more shows are coming out all the time, but fewer of those shows are making it into a third, fourth, fifth, sixth season.
Smith also adds that there's a lot of competition right now with all the streaming services, but he predicts that may also change in the future, leaving us with less options.
We're going to have a shakeout in the platform space, and they're going to be winners and they're going to be losers. And the second thing is, I think we're going to start to see more strategic release strategies.
Ruiz adds that sometimes in the past, some shows have gotten an afterlife on cable or other streamers. And his advice for fans is to be noisy about it. Tweet and send emails to Netflix. Kelly?